What is up, guys? Jumping back with another video. Today I will be presenting to you the Terminator. First off, we're going to start here at the external TCs here. First things first, I just want to mention that these can be bunkers. I'll show you guys on how to do it if you want the bunkers, or if you just want it like this. Doesn't matter, they're exactly the same raid cost. Obviously there will be more if you had the bunker and you upgrade it to the high qual, but for the sake of the video, each of them can be 8 rockets. So we'll come to 3 here that are the same, and the upkeep on this side is shown right here, about 3k stone and about 2600 metal. Obviously this can change depending if you have the bunker, if you upgrade this stuff to metal, as well as all these frames and stuff like that, the metal as well. But just for the sake of how I built this, that is the upkeep of those 3. And this side, it is about 2k frags and about 2k stone. I'm sorry, 1600 frags. And then the way you disconnect these, pretty standard stuff here. Just like this. And it's the same thing on these 3 here. Disconnect like that. And we'll come into our 3 gatehouses here. There's 3 of them, like I said. We got nice little Pachecos here. And we have small boxes on both sides, as well as 2 beds in here. And these boxes will be used for re-kits. Coming into the compound, you're meted by a turret on both sides here, and there's also a turret above here. We got a nice little furnace wall here, as well as a window that looks back in behind it. Now this can be a low wall, it can be a chain link, doesn't really matter. I just put a window here, that way you can actually see behind there, and people can't actually jump over that, so that's why I do like that. And then we have a chain link gate here, so turret doesn't just get immediately 8 feet out. Nice little breach peaks here that look back. Now, if you guys don't have the brutalist skin here, I would recommend using this other embrasure and just put it here instead. And then we have peak backs to the base, so if someone's lighting up, you just shoot them out. Coming through here, we have a nice little Pacheco here as well. Let's into the compound, assuming that the furnace gets broke as well as the wall behind it. Now if you guys want, you can have beds here as well. Doesn't really make a huge difference, and I'll show you why. And that is because we have beds right here. So coming up here, you can have a box here as well. It's just a builder sanctuary bug. This side doesn't have it. But you have peeks back into your compound on both sides, as well as anti-raid bears can't see you here. Coming into our shell, we are greeted by peaks on both sides here. This is technically like inner peak downs as well. And then we have boxes down here, as well as boxes right here. Now I would normally use these boxes as drop boxes for my auto sorter. I'll have a video of that. Should be coming out later today. If not today, definitely tomorrow for sure. And like I said, we got another bedroom here. Same thing all the way around. And then coming up here, the jump can be a little bit annoying, but we have, like I said, peeks back into here. You guys have small boxes here, doesn't really make a huge difference. We have boxes here. I would have these as my ore boxes for my auto sorter, or you can just have these as whatever. It doesn't make a huge difference. You guys can do whatever you want there. Coming into our shell, we have 3 ways in that will go down. I'll show you that in a minute. Got some boxes here as well. And as you guys can see, this is a bunker. You can't get down. You guys probably seen this. This is a standard stair bunker here. So what you would do is you just come down here, break that, and then you guys can go up like so. Nice little box there. Coming back down, we got the tier 3, a couple bags in here, some barrels. If you guys don't have the barrels, you can just put boxes there. Same thing here, a couple boxes. Like I said, if you guys do have the barrels, you can just put barrels all the way around. Doesn't make a huge difference. I just did it like that. And then coming back up to the 2nd floor, we will make our way to the 3rd floor. This is technically considered your open core. You guys can do this how you want. You don't have to do it like this. This is just how I did it. Also, the tier 3 that's down on the core, you can have that as a tier 2. We have vending machines on both sides here, and we have a locker behind those. Like I said, if you guys want to do this floor different, you can go ahead and do that. You can just have this as basically the same thing on this floor here. You can just have up here, so it doesn't make a huge difference. You guys can do whatever you want on this floor, but this would be your main loot. And then coming over here, we have bedrooms on 3 sides. Nice little Pachecos there as well. And we have these stone barricades just so you don't get shot in the head by a raid base. If you guys want, you can put another one here and another one here, so then you actually can't get shot right there. But it's up to you guys. Going up to the next floor here, we have peaks back onto our shooting floor on both sides there, as you guys can see. As well as we have 3 bunkers. This is one of them. They're all exactly the same. Just like this. Now you guys can technically have more bosses in here, but the reason that I had the bosses and the barrels like this is when I did the auto sorter, when I actually built this on Rusty Moose, having it like this was the most efficient way to do it. Otherwise, it can be a little pain if you're trying to hook up all the stuff in here for the auto sorter. So I just found that this works the best for us though. Like I said, you guys can do it how you want. I have this as the missing floor here. If you guys run out of storage down here, you guys can also make this floor the exact same as this floor down here. So a couple options there. Or you guys can have bedrooms up here. Doesn't really make a huge difference. Totally up to you. Like I said, doesn't really matter. This would be beds. I just didn't save the latest version because the server kept crashing, but this would be bed floor for me, as well as I would have a couple beds, like I said, back here and stuff like that. So doesn't matter. You guys have this missing table as your storage like down here. Totally up to you. You guys do whatever you want on that. And coming up, we have beds here with some more petricos, as well as these barricades, or yeah, stone barricades, just so you don't get shot by the raid base. Coming around here, we have a single door that looks back. Just make sure there's no one there. We got nice little pistol peaks there. Peaks back on the shooting floor. Or no, I'm sorry, not the shooting floor, the roof. Sorry about that. And we have our shooting floor here. Like I said, peaks on the shooting floor on both sides there. Nice little peaks in the compound, both sides. Same thing here. Nice little peak there. Peek into your inner peaks. And then look back into the compound like that. All 3 sides are the same. Now, one thing I do want to point out is this window or this one on either side, so all 3 sides, they can be double doors, so you jump up down in the center here, and you can have 3 ways onto your roof, not just one. I just did like this. Just makes it look a little bit easier for me, and I got a couple more peaks there, so you guys can do that how you want. You can have the jump up in the center here, or you can have it on the side here. Doesn't really make a huge difference. When I build the base, I'll show you both ways to do that. And then this is the roof here. We have 6 bedrooms, so each of these is a bedroom. There's 1 bed in here, and then you can look down into your by your central TCs, so some of those you can shoot them. You got a locker here as well. So all 3 of those are the same, and then these 3 are a little different. These have petricos with anti-raid base. So you can look down into your compound. So like I said, these 3 are the same, and these 3 are the same. And then we have a turret up top here. These are pretty hard to break. If someone's trying to HP them out, they have to land on your roof in order to break them. As you can see, you can't really land on your roof unless they break these. So, like I said, I'd probably recommend having these in sheet metal, not stone. It's up to you guys though. You guys can do it how you want. We have nice little peak downs here, and that is a waterfall. I'll show you that in a moment. Same thing on this side. And we have this peak here. Again, this is a one-way peak here. So if you come down here, I mean, yes, you can see them, but considering, let's say you were back here, that's going to be basically impossible for someone to shoot you. And from here, as you can see them clear as day. So nice little thing there. Now you guys could get the same peak here. Oh, never mind. No, you couldn't. You guys could do this embrasure here if you don't have the Brutalist. I'm just building this as if you do have the Brutalist because I actually do have the skin. But I'll show you both ways to do that when we actually build a base as well. And last but not least, I'll show you guys the waterfall. You just come down here. You can jump down here, and then you can just run over here. Or if you jump from here, you can just drop out straight onto the furnace and in the compound. Doesn't make a huge difference in how you drop down. That is the waterfall. Assuming you do it correctly, you should not take any damage. And that is the full base, guys. Let's get into how to build it. Alright, for the starter, we're going to start by having a 1x1 here. So 2 for 4 walls like this. and 2 half walls of this. These have to be half walls, and that's for the bunker. Take the TC, we'll slap it in the left corner here, just like this. You can put a roof on there, and a double door frame like this. Put a floor like that, and do not upgrade this. This is for the bunker, and you can expand it just like this. This will be an egg. Add walls all the way around, just like so. And this will be a jump up. So take the furnaces. We'll put our furnaces here. And this cannot be a floor. If this is a floor, then when you build the roof here, the stair, it will stay connected. I'm not sure what I mean. So if that is the floor like this is what happened, then you'll never be able to get back into your core. So do not put a floor there. So go ahead, put these furnaces back. Just like this. Also, when I build this, I will be building it in its final form. So keep that in mind. Just like this. Now if you guys want, you can upgrade these floors. Doesn't make a huge difference here. But these walls will have to be upgraded to high qual. Same thing here, and these as well. Just like this. Go ahead and put all your door frames in here. Just like this. Upgrade the floor. The entire floor will be high qual. I'll do that in a second here. Just like this. And then go like this. Put the half floor in here. If you guys don't want this half floor, you don't have to have that in there, by the way. And that will basically be your starter. And if you guys need a way up here, what I would do is you can either have a triangle or a square. It doesn't really matter. You can put it where you want. Just basically go like this and have these in wood, just like that. And that is going to be your starter base. Alright, next up, what we're going to do is the assembly piece. So I'm going to use my mirror, the symmetry, so whatever I do on one side will be replicated to the other side as well. So on the side with the 2 triangles, we will add 2 squares and add a 3 more like this. Go ahead, add a honeycomb in here, just like this. Now on the side where it is just like this with the 2 triangles, we need to go 7 squares out with a triangle on the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a triangle. Break 3 and build some triangles back. When you do it like that, obviously, as you can see, I can break these without having to bow them out or hatchet them out or whatever. So that's why I recommend we go ahead and do it like this. Oops. And once we get to here, this center one will be raised, and then add this one and this, and then obviously we can go ahead and get rid of this. Now it's very important to keep in mind when you do this, make sure you have the mass to fully do this, not to stop halfway through, because if you stop halfway through, well then you're kind of screwed. So make sure you have the resources to fully build this, right? So once that is done, we go ahead and we need to add this shape here. Just like this. Add a triangle, 3 squares, and this is where our TC will go. Obviously when I build this, I'm going to be doing it in metal. You don't have to have this all in metal here. Go ahead, put the TCs in. Obviously it's not going to place all 3 of these, so let me just add these real quick. That one placed? No, it did not. There we go. Go ahead, put the windows in here, and then go ahead and connect like this, break it. Now if you guys do want the bunkers on these instead of how I did it here, I'll show you how you do it on this side here. So on this side here, this is going to be considered the Y gap side, so place a triangle inside here, 3 squares and a triangle, break these, fold a half moon back with a square. You can break these now and add these here, just like this. Sorry, not that one. with this shape just like this. Add a frame on this left side here. And two like this. And then on this side, we'll add a triangle, 2 squares, and a triangle. And like I said, on this side, I'm going to show you how to do the bunkers. So if you guys want the bunkers on this side over here as well, basically what I'm going to do on this side here, you just copy to this side here. A little bit of lag there. Right. So again, this is going to be the bunker. So go ahead, put a TC in here. You guys put it as far back or close as you want. Doesn't make a huge difference here. Let me go ahead and add all of the TCs just so it doesn't decay. Once that is done, we can connect it just like this. And the reason I connect it right away is, one, obviously that won't decay. And then you gotta get rid of these. Oops. Go back like this. Now you don't have to do the build out like this. This just makes it easier when you're actually trying to do the freehand bunker here. That way it's lined up perfectly every single time. And then we just walk forward like this. Now as you can see, that's 87% stable. And it doesn't open, right? That's not what you want. If it's 87, it means it's connected on both sides and it will not open. So what you want to do is look about right there and come back just about there, and then we can try this again. Oh, a little too close again. What we're looking for is 77 to 79% stable there, and I think I just moved my mouse on accident, so it's probably not gonna be right this time either. Yep, there we go. 77 to 79. 79 is exactly what we want. Upgrade that, break that. And then go like this. Add another one here. And we add this frame here as well. And the reason you want this foundation and this frame is make it so then this wall is a little bit harder to break. And if this foundation does get soft sided for some reason, you can always just replace it back. So that's why we do it like that. Again, if you want the bunker on that side, that is how you do it. And that is all of the external TC done. Next up, we are going to go ahead and we are going to do our compound. One thing I did forget to mention is make sure you connect this. So obviously go ahead and just add this just like this, and then these won't decay. That is my fault. I totally forgot about that in the last clip. But without further ado, this is what we are going to do here. And this again is going to be for the gatehouses here. Just like this. And I'd recommend having it like this, because if you turn it like this, then walking through here can be a pain. So let's turn that around like that. Not a window, a frame. And also, if you don't want these windows tiered, you can have it as a wall. It doesn't really matter. And we gotta add doors here, 2 here, 2 here. Steal this top off here. Again, this is where a turret goes, and this is the chain link. And then add a ramp. This doesn't have to be shipping container. I'll just do it like that. And then this is gonna be the gatehouse side, and we gotta do this side as well. We have walls like this. Triangle inside there. 3 double doors. And then we can go ahead and add the ramps like this. Seal the top part in like this. And put the low walls there, just like that. One thing I did forget to mention is we gotta add these here like this. Now these windows can be half walls, low walls, chain links, doesn't matter. I just do windows. That way it's a little bit harder for people to actually get over. So next we need to grab the furnace. Alright, we got the furnace. So the easiest way to do this is come and stand on this foundation here. And you look about right here in the corner. We're gonna just stand basically right here in the center. Doesn't really matter. And then you just walk forward, put it up as high as you can, which would be right below that floor line there. And you do the same thing on this side. Right, and if you do it correctly, you can still walk through here. As you can see, you can still walk through there. You're all good to go. So that is that part done, but we need to get the actual walls in here. Now, my biggest tip for you guys doing this is come to the Y-gap side. So again, this is where it's Y-gapped. You can also know by having two squares here. And what we're going to do is take the wall, and we're going to line directly up with this here. So if you guys build this on a compass line like I did here, I will look at the 120 line, and we're going to place it straight along the lines of that. So, just like this. Again, same thing on this side. And if you did it correctly, you can place this wall just like this. Right? And there should not be any gaps. Last but not least, we need to grab our barricades, place them on top here. So the Y-gap side only needs one. And this side, you can do it with two, but I would recommend having three, and I'll show you why. So let's say you had two here, right? So I'll just put these far out as you can. Technically, someone can just go through here like this, right? Now, if you move them in, like this, someone could technically still get through here on one of the sides, right? So you can just, well, you could get through there, but what I would recommend doing to prevent anyone getting through there is just go ahead and do it like this. Yes, it does use more blades, but it's 100% certainty that no one can actually get through without taking damage from the thing that's at that. And that is going to be the compound done. Alright, next up we're going to do the shell and the second floor. So we're going to start on this side here. Again, symmetry. So whatever I do on one side, copy to the other. Oops. Make sure this is upgraded, obviously. Add door frames on both sides just like that. Floors here and floor here. Window and a window. Two windows here. Add these just like this. And again, it doesn't matter if this is rotated this way or this way. I'd recommend this way, just so you can actually walk through there. Either way, it doesn't really matter too much. But again, if you're worried about it and you think it's too close, then just turn this around. Seal that off like this. Make sure these are actually facing the right way here. There we go. Seal that off like I did there. And this will be another bedroom here. So make sure we add the double door frames like this. Just like this. And this triangle can be connected on this side or this side. Doesn't make a huge difference. Add a floor and make sure this is a full wall. Add a full wall here and here, followed by two half walls on top and two double door frames inside here. This will make it easier to do the shooting floor later. So if we do it now, then like I said, a little bit easier later. Seal that off just like this. Window, window. Come back down here. Add these. And add the ramps here. I'm just gonna make some shipping containers because I got OCD like that. Add these two like this. The right side is gonna have the low wall, and the left side is gonna have the double door frame like this. Add half walls around, just like this. Make sure you add this one here as well. Seal these two off here. Do not seal this one off. Add that. Seal this off. Two frames here and here. Two walls here, just like this. And I'm gonna turn my symmetry off for this, just so it doesn't add a floor here. Like that. And we are gonna add double frames in all through here. And seal this off just like this. Make sure we upgrade this one. And seal that off just like that as well. And that is going to be the shell as well as the second floor. Oops. Make sure we add this one. And don't put it in Hackle, obviously. Just like that. Alright, next up we are going to do the bedrooms here as well as the third floor. Also known as like where you put your main loot. So first things first, we are going to come over here, turn the symmetry on. And add frames here and here. And frames here. Make sure we add the floor. 3 windows. The wall here and the wall here. Just like that. Oops. The wall there. 3 doors. Just like so. We can go ahead and add 2 walls like that. Wall here and here. Upgrade these to armored. Add doors there as well. And we can seal it in like that. Don't forget the double door frame there. Seal the roof in here. Make sure there's a little gap there. Now, this floor here, we can do the loot rooms in a couple different ways here. We can either do them like this, and this works just fine, or we can do it like this. Totally up to you. Again, it doesn't make a huge difference on how you do your floor here. Totally up to you. So, but just make sure that you have your doors and stuff in there, and then we can go ahead and we can seal this floor in, just like that. And that is the third floor done, as well as your beds here. And we can go ahead and add a double or a triangle ladder hatch frame there. Next up is the bunkers and the fourth floor. So we're gonna start by adding these 3 walls here, and one here. Make sure the hard side is facing the jump up here. Add a floor here, double door frame. Seal these in like this. Place this triangle frame here if they're replaced. There we go. Place this double door from the inside. That lets you know that it's set your face the right way. Place a wall here. Well, make sure you place this first. And then we can add window here and here. 2 walls here. Actually, place 1 wall. And then what you can do to make this a little bit easier, place these frames here. And then we can come up here, place this, this, and this. Or if you want to be super safe, make it way easier for yourself, you can place this window, and then you can do like this. I would recommend doing like this, way easier, and then you can seal that in. Again, this floor you can use for loot, for some missing tables, totally up to you. Add a frame here. Do not put a frame here, and do not put a frame here. If you do, you'll never be able to open your bunker. And this next part is also important. Make sure you open your bunker. Again, this will be twig. So, like that. And place this floor off of this floor here. If it is not, and you will know because the bunker will instantly shut. Again, make sure this floor is connected to this floor here. And if it's not, again, your bunker will shut and you won't be able to open it. Place these 2 roofs here, and we can seal this floor in. Just like that. That is your bunkers and your 4th floor. Right, next up we're going to do the shooting floor. But first things first, this double door is supposed to be a single door, and that is my fault. I apologize for that. So we can just go ahead and we can do this. Just like that. You can add this here. Make sure all three of the frames are placed there. Double checking them. Here we go. Add windows like this. And again, you ain't gonna be able to place a frame here. If you are able to place a frame here, that means you did not do your bunker right. So that's why that's like that. Add a single door here, single door there, and then add a one here. You can add this one here if you want. It just gives it a little bit more stability. And you can add one there. And then we can seal this part up. Just like this. Not sure what's going on with my mirror, but that's right. Then we can come over here. Add this. Make sure you add a floor, just like this. Add your windows. This can be brutalist if you have it. If you don't have it, then not that big of a deal. Add those. Just like that. Still in like this. Just to let you peek back onto your roof. Now, this part here you can do it two different ways. You can either do it like this and have you jump up in the center here, if you want, and have it like this. Or what you could do is you could not have it there. You could put a double door frame here, so you have 3 ways to the roof, and then you could have a battery in here or a locker or whatever you want. But I'll do it like this because why not? Let me seal this up. Actually, I built it like it is in the walkthrough here. So go like that. Turn my mirror off for a second. Again, you can do it either way. It doesn't really make a huge difference here. So sorry about the lag. Just like that. And that is your shooting floor. Right. And last but not least, we need to do the roof as well as all of our anti-raid base peaks here. So what we need to do is come on down here. Add 2 frames here. Floors. Add these 2 peaks here. Then build 3 up. Oops. 1, 2, 3. Same thing on this side. And these 2 peaks here. Just like that. That side is done. Now what we need to do is come to this side here. Add a peak or a frame there. A frame there. And then oops, not there. You go here and go 4 up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that. And we can put this frame there. And this frame there. And then we can add 2 here. Make that shipping. Or brutalist. It doesn't really matter. Just like that. And then we can come to the roof. And these are all the bedrooms. Make sure they're all placed. Yep. We are good to go. Lag. Sorry about the lag. There we go. Just like that. Add doors here. Again, this doesn't have to be shipping. It can just be brutalist. Or stone or adobe. It doesn't really make that big of a deal, but just like that. Okay, don't know why this side didn't do that. Just like that. Make sure all the sides are good. Yep. Right. And last but not least, we need to do our towers for our turrets as well as windmills. Just like that. Place the turret in here. And seal that up. Same thing for this side. And seal that up. Don't forget that one there. Sorry, the server's bugging here. And that's basically done. Now, if you really want to, you could move these turrets up another full floor. Because as you can see, they can still see you. But if you want to move them up a full floor, I'll show what it would look like. So if you want, you could move those up, and then you got even better visibility for the turrets. So if you want that turrets down there, you can, or if you want them up there, you can, to make a huge difference there. But that is the full build. Oops, I lied, that's not the full build. I forgot to build these up here. There we go. That's the full build. Just like that. So, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy this. I'm not the greatest builder at building small bases, but hope you guys do like this. Just let me know down in the comments if you want to see more bases kind of like this. Also, I should have my new auto sorter recorded and released later today. If not today, definitely by tomorrow. So make sure that you guys stay tuned for that. Also, if you guys aren't in my Discord, make sure you guys join that. I'll have the link down in the description. And thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.